Hi everybody, my name is Matt.
Anastasia.
And I'm John.
And today we're going to be talking about online safety. We'll be talking about things such as internet addiction,
social networking,
And helping adult internet users understand the importance of using the internet safely.
Internet addiction, unfortunately, is a problem that's often overlooked in modern day society, even with the technological advances made every day. And this is a particular problem in adults in this generation. Now, while you may be sitting there thinking that internet addiction is simply just staying online for too long, it's so much more than that. The longer you're online, the more chances you have to get things such as viruses, personal information stolen, you can get hacked, or even your financial information can be exposed. A recent study has even shown that internet gambling and internet pornography are the biggest problems facing adults today and are the main reasons why many adults get addicted. So, to all the adults out there, take note of this information, and not only should you apply it to yourself, but educate the next generation coming forward. Thank you. And now here's Anastasia, who will be talking about social networking.
Thanks, Matt. So how an individual uses a particular online tool can determine whether they have a positive or a negative effect with social networking. Social networking has a massive impact on especially adolescents, so this puts them in a greater risk of developing a mental health issue such as depression, or it can also lower their self-esteem due to a lot of images that are posted these days online. Usually Instagram and Facebook are one of those things where a lot of people can post images and things like that. An individual networking profile can also be accessed by anyone, so this can also have an effect on the person's later on if they're looking for a job application. So future employees will look at their profiles and determine if they are eligible for the job. And this, as a result, this goes on to later on experiences and things like that. Also, it depends on how a person puts their profile. They can either have it on private or public, so that also determines who can access their profiles, which also can put them in danger risk of releasing their location and things like that. Thank you, and John will now speak about education.
Thank you, Anastasia. As you and Matt have pointed out, there are many risks that come along with internet use, such as internet addiction and threats that coincide with social networking. It has also been shown that not enough adult home internet users are using the internet with the correct and appropriate safety precautions. It has been determined that an adult home user's safety intentions stems from how confident they are in using their internet and staying safe. It stems from the user's internet self-efficacy. No matter what the risks are though, there are strategies that can be implemented to help increase this confidence and thus increase the ability to use the internet safely. One of the main predictors of online safety intentions amongst adults is the severity of the risks they face, rather than their vulnerability to these risks. So, by using techniques such as second-hand experience and persuasion, it is possible to educate adults of these risks, which will in tandem increase their safety intentions. So, if there's one key thing that you take away from this, is to educate yourself on the risks, such as internet addiction and social networking, as well as other issues that face online internet users.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. Hope you learned something.
And if there's anything that you take away from this presentation, it's that you be safe using the internet.